Brothers fighting in the corner. Chased by two Kings HT players at the blue line. Shot tipped away. Blue line, McQuillan, shot tipped, save made by Beaton. Rebound across. Loose puck, nobody there to put it away. In the corner now, fighting for that puck. Eastern Dukes got away with it. McQuillan at the blue line. Got forechecked by Hollett. Shot across, missed wide. Hollett now up the boards, tried to clear it, couldn't. McQuillan, good shot on. Save made by Nate Beaton. Finally, Kings HC can calm the play down as they get ready for a breakout and line changes. Hollett, big dump behind the net. Goes way above the cage as Quinn gets away with it. Tries to dump it for himself. It's intercepted. Mosi can control, and Martin on the counterattack. Blackwood up the right side. Back to the blue line. A shot deflected right into the chest. Netminder Lincoln Kennedy. As we got an offensive zone face-off. As Kings trying to take advantage of that draw, but unfortunately for them, Eastern Dukes win that draw. Quinn up the right side, passes forward for Mosi. Mosi tries to get clear of defenseman Max Blackwood, but he hammers him on open ice at the blue line, now intercepted by Gass. As the puck goes straight to the neutral zone, as Gass going to clear that puck away. Penalty call there as Kings are going to have a 5-on-4 for the first time in this game. Quick reminder that Kings got scored on their own PK earlier in this game. Dalton Gass was the one scoring on a backdoor tap-in. Here's their chance to retaliate with 7 minutes and 34 seconds left in this first period. The blue line now, Kings trying to get it across, but it is deflected away by Ramsey McInnes. In the middle now, Kings can't get a hold of that puck, and it is sent straight to the goaltender. Behind the net now is Jaden Duncan. Duncan up the ice for his team. With speed up the left side. Duncan cuts in. Has a shot. Big save there by Lincoln Kennedy. Up the boards. Hollett can't stop the puck from crossing the blue line, and it is cleared away by Eastern Dukes. Great job on the PK for them. The start of this 5-on-4, and again, as they get it down the ice safely, Beaton will leave it for his team. Duncan now to his right. Pass misses completely, and Dukes take advantage again as they clear it away with 59 seconds left on the power play. Watch out, and front scores. Oh my. Beckett McCabe scores on the penalty kill. It's 2-0 Dukes. What a bad giveaway behind the net there. Out of number 4, Jaden Duncan from Kings. And Beckett McCabe bounces on the loose puck in front. Doubles the lead for the Eastern Dukes. We're putting on a clinic at the start of this game. Placed up there for high sticking. We'll have a face-off on the right of Nate Beaton. Still 44 seconds left on the 5-on-4. Favor of Kings. We haven't had a great look for a goal at the start of this game. Looking to break it out. Donovan J. Up the left side for Blackwood. Couldn't control, and McInnes regathers, sends it in the neutral zone. Kings will recoup again. Blackwood loses it again. Still recovered now. Up the left side. Tries to get it in front, loses it. Great defense there by Dalton Gass. Stopped at the blue line. To his right for Jay. Jay gets it on the boards, and it is immediately cleared away by the Eastern Dukes, who allow basically nothing on this 5-on-4. Stapleton gets it in front. Murphy can't control it, and Dukes gets it back again. We are now on even strength, folks. Kings clear it up the boards. Murphy battling for it in the corner. Gathered by Brothers. Connor Brothers. Has to turn back around, and Hansen gets it to his left. Takes the shot, deflected off. My God, out of midair, like a baseball bat. Couldn't get it to go. In front now. Puck settles behind the net. Carter Murphy puts it forward for McElman. Sullivan tries a big hit. Missed completely there. As Kings HC take their time in their own zone. Tries a pass up front. Now is intended for McElman Sullivan again. Fortunately, a puck bouncing over his stick. Look at an icing call on the play. Four minutes, 46 seconds left in this first period. I remind you the score 2-0 for Eastern Dukes. As they win the draw, shot from the blue line just misses wide. Back to the point for McQuillan. McQuillan, his shot save made by Nate Beaton. Didn't allow a single rebound, had traffic in front of him, did well to get that puck and keep it in his possession. We'll got to draw it to his left. Mossy wins the draw, back to the blue line for McQuillan. McQuillan dumps it deep. Intercepted there by Jaden Duncan up the boards now. As Jackson Horchard puts it forward. Battle for the puck now up the right side. Probert in front, shot, misses wide. McElman Sullivan had a golden opportunity, got denied. McElman Sullivan up the boards, behind the net. Goes out of the offensive zone as they'll have to recover from their own territory. Probert. Front from McElman Sullivan. He gets stripped away by his own teammate there. Shot from the blue line and big save there by Lincoln Kennedy. Good look from Casey Opass. Shot through traffic. Lincoln Kennedy saw everything of that one. We'll get a face off to his right. Beckett McCabe facing off against Theo Stapleton on the face-off dot. McCabe wins it. Back for Gass. Gass up the left side for his teammate Parker McDonald. The neutral zone now. Puck goes straight to Beaton, who decides to cover, and a good play by him as he had company in front. McCabe was chasing that one. We'll get an offensive face-off for Eastern Dukes. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in this first period. Still 2-0 to score. Draw one by Eastern. The blue line now. Quick shot, low, deflected away by Beaton. Up the right side now behind the net. It's Bray Johnston. Johnston passes it behind him. Quick deke, another one. Couldn't get through though as Eastern recovers. McDonald back to the blue line. Fakes a shot. Lawless shoots, rebound, save made. Oh, what a save again by Nate Beaton as he was out of position on that one. Made a good recovery. A save with a blocker. Pass intercepted by Stapleton. Cuts towards the middle. Big poke check there by Gass. Keep the possession of that puck. Up the boards now for McDonald. Tips it forward for McDonald again. Tries a couple of dekes. Couldn't deke his opponent out. McDonald gets it back. Jay intercepts. Pass couldn't go. Shot there in front. Rebound. And a big save by Beaton twice. As knocking on the door was Ethan Hansen. Dukes really came into this game fired up. as they've had majority of the possession and majority of the chances here early on in this period. And another here with an offensive face-off to the left of Beaton. As we'll get Hansen off the face-off dot. Replacing him will be Sandy McDonald. As they switch again, this time for Connor Brothers. Brothers wins the draw. Shot from the point by Oliver is tipped to the outside. The boards now, Kings trying to get it out of their zone. McDonald intercepts. Up the left side now, Dukes attacking. Body check there by Jay. Couldn't get the puck. McDonald still with it. As we'll get a penalty call behind the net. It's Connor Brothers had some action with Donovan Jay, I believe. And he will go to the bench, as actually both players will go to the box, actually. So still 5-on-5 on the ice. Both players getting 2 minutes. York Bystrick wins the draw. Couldn't get to McQuillan as number 11, Chase Munden, was there first for his team. His pass is intercepted. Intercepted again by Kings. Tried to keep it into their zone, neutral zone now. Dumps it in, was Graves. His dump was blocked in front. Munden now tries to deke out his opponent. It is intercepted by Dukes. The right side for McCabe. Sends it deep. First to the puck is Duncan. So we have an offside call for Dukes. Finally get out of their zone. Duncan, his pass off the skate of Chase Munden. And it will go straight into the glove of Lincoln Kennedy, who settles that puck for a face-off. Offensive zone face-off for Kings as they try to get that deficit to 1. Murphy against Mossy on the face-off dot. So we will chase the Duke center yet again. He will be replaced by Beckett Quinn. Quinn loses that draw as Kings take it. On the blue line and goes out of the offensive zone. Mossy takes it away. Leaves it for Quinn. Quinn dumps it in deep. Chasing for it is Gavin Graves. Sends it to his left. Pass across now for number 71, William Elliott. Dumps it for himself in the corner now is Elliott battling for it. Murphy gets to him. Back to Elliott. Back to Murphy. Murphy can't control that pass. As Dukes trying to get it out of their zone. They do. Puck settles in the neutral zone now. Back for Max Blackwood. Blackwood, his pass for Duncan. Sullivan, sorry. Interception at the blue line now. 3-on-1 for Dukes with gas on the puck. Pass across. Mossy shot pass, scores. On the doorstep yet again. As Eastern Dukes triple their lead with 51 seconds left in the first period. Second goal of the game for Dalton Gas. It's 3-0. And what a play at the blue line from Gas to intercept and take away that puck. Made the entire play go to Eastern Duke's favor, and they capitalize. Great lead to have in the first period. The neutral zone now, puck's taken away by Kings HC. Maybe a last chance for them. Shot goes wide and right. The blue line intercepted now by Kings. Up the boards for Jackson Horchard. Behind the net now is Chase Munden. Munden controls that puck. Passes it across for Duncan. Duncan, his pass in the slot. Can't control it as Orchard behind the net. Now they trip away at the blue line. A shot tipped in front. Big save made by Lincoln Kennedy. to keep his team in the 3-goal lead after 15 minutes. 4.4 seconds left here in this first period of play. Remind you that the second period will continue on as these first two periods are 15 minutes long. Offensive zone face-off for Kings. Dukes win it. Believe there will be a penalty call on Dukes with 0.5 left in the first period. Definitely something you don't want to see of the Eastern Dukes management group. York Bystrick going to the box for 2 minutes. In the very late stages of this first period. Maybe a chance for a shot for Kings HC. Dukes win the face-off, and that'll do it for this first period, folks. What a good one we've had, and a dominant one for Eastern Dukes of this, as they have scored 3 goals. 2 coming from Dalton Gass's stick, and the last one from Beckett McCabe. Props, though, to Nate Beaton for staying strong between the pipes. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Exactly 2 minutes and 45 seconds for the start of the second period. And we are back for the start of this second period, folks. Score is 3-0 in favor of Eastern Dukes. Good second period to you all. Hollett with the puck. Puts it forward for McIntyre. McIntyre back to Hollett on the left side. Controls it patiently at the blue line. Gives it for Duncan, but his pass misses completely. The Kings have to recover in the neutral zone. Reminder that the Kings are on the power play here for the next minute and 30 seconds. Duncan at the blue line. His shot blocked in front. Dukes can recover, and Jake Kelly now brings it up the boards. McIntyre at the blue line. His pass for Duncan misses. Dukes on the attack, but Duncan is a little too rapid for Bennett McCabe, as Hollett now gets the puck in the neutral zone. Passes to the right side for McIntyre. McIntyre up the boards. Turns around. Gives it up for Chase Munden at the blue line now for Duncan to Hollett. Back to Duncan. Duncan, his shot's blocked again. Hollett with it. Duncan to the right side for McIntyre. Back to Hollett. His shot save made. Rebound again blocked in front as Hollett gets thrown to the boards. McIntyre now. His shot short side. Goes wide. Hollett battling for it against Gass. King still with it to the blue line now for McIntyre. McIntyre protects that puck. Behind for Blackwood. Other side for Hollett. In the middle now, tries a shot, but it is blocked and intercepted by Eastern Dukes. And what a PK unit they have, as they have not let Kings do anything with a man advantage. Proud, his pass intercepted just by Stapleton. The pass, a shot, save made by Lincoln Kennedy. Up the boards now as Ramsey McInnes leaves it up forward for Proud. Proud, stunned by two Kings players. And Dukes will take care of the puck. In the neutral zone now, dumped in deep. Donovan J first to it. Tries to pin that puck up the boards. His pass intercepted by Proud, who puts it behind the net again. Stapleton finally gets rid of that puck. A 2-on-1 now is Kings. Stapleton, his pass to Murphy. Great play by Proud. Rebound now, shot goes wide. Recovered by Brothers. Brothers try to dump it in. It's intercepted there by number 27, Jake McMillan. The right side now is Kings. Pass in front, couldn't get a shot off. Was it William Elliott? He was tangled in front. Pass deflected aside by Dukes, as Jay will break it out for his team. The neutral zone now, pass in front. Carter Murphy. Murphy, his shot low, easy save there by Lincoln Kennedy. Stapleton pushes it forward. Proud behind the net, couldn't keep control of it. Regathered by Braden Martin. Martin behind the net for Probert. Probert gets intercepted by Colin Proud, who finally dumps the puck in the neutral zone. Zephyris intercepts it. 2-on-2 with Mossy, decides to dump it in. Chasing for it is Zephyri, first on it. It's Casey Opass. Opass breaks it out, pass is blocked in front, and finally they get it out of the zone. Macmillan, his shot goes wide. Regathered by McQuillan. Pass across, bit too long for his teammate, but Dukes is able to clear that puck away. Graves now. Long pass in the neutral zone for Martin. Pass in front, just too long for Probert. And Chafee can't get a pass to go. Up the boards for Martin. Martin gets it stripped away by McCabe. McCabe in the corner. Turns on himself. Goes the other way. Pass in front. Shot missed wide. Behind the net now is Duke. Spray Johnston. Battling for it. Gathered by McCabe. His pass in front. What a lovely one. Couldn't get a stick on it. Chaffee. Up the left side now behind the net. Passes behind for McCabe. McCabe can't get a stick on it. Now does. At the blue line for Chaffee. Up the other side for Gass. Behind the net again for McCabe. Great possession of the puck for Dukes. As McCabe tried to get it in deep. Too high though, as puck was out of play for another face-off. With 9 minutes and 32 seconds left here in this second period. Dominant performance from Eastern Dukes as of now on both ends of the ice. As Hollett will face off against Bystrick in the face-off dot, and the Dukes man wins it. Puck sent deep. Blackwood first on it, but on his tail is Ramsey McInnes. A lot of speed on that player. Puck is sent to the neutral zone and dumped back in by Gass. Beaton leaves it for his team. Pass has less power than intended. In the neutral zone, it's sticked away by Dukes and gathered then in the neutral zone by Kings. Munden behind him for Morgan White. White passes deflected by McIntyre behind the net. McIntyre leaves it for White. He can't control. His Brothers is all over him. 3-on-1 now for Eastern Dukes. Coming on to the right side, the pass in front. Easy tap and just couldn't get a stick on it. Was York Bystrick, and the other way come Kings. All in his shot goes wide as it got tipped in front by a Dukes defenseman. MacDonald tried to clear the puck out, but it went sailing above the glass, and we'll have an offensive zone face-off to the left of Lincoln Kennedy for Kings, as they try to get their attack going. As Dukes yet again get their centerman thrown out. And they still win the draw. Coming out with it, number 21, Connor Brothers. Old pass behind the net, tries to clear it, intercepted at the blue line, save made there by Beaton. Up the boards. Probert tried to get away with it, couldn't do it, and Duncan passes it across. In the middle now is number 12, McKelman Sullivan. Gives it to Probert behind the net. Goes all the way around, passes to Duncan at the blue line. Duncan, his shot deflected twice in front, puck settled in the corner there by Jackson Orchard. Sends it behind, battling for it on the corner now. As Probert gets away with it, tries to pass it up the boards. Couldn't do it, and Orchard gets it back. Behind the net from McKelman Sullivan. He can't gather it. Dukes try to clear it at the blue line. A shot deflected by McKelman Sullivan, but he actually blocked the shot instead. As Dukes are now on the counterattack in the neutral zone. Brothers decides to clear it out, and they will change their lines. Shot from the blue line, misses wide and right. Kings now with it. Trying to pass up the board. Shaffy intercepts. His dump is intercepted by Jay. Jay high in the neutral zone now. Kings on the attack. Martin passes in the middle. That was intended for William Elliott. Couldn't control it. Was tangled up again. Up the center. Jay in the neutral zone. His pass deflected in front by Martin in deep in Duke's territory. Duke scatter it. Send it up the boards. Mossy. Can't control. It is sent to Ramsey McInnes. Or McQuillan, sorry. To the right, to left for Shaffy. Shaffy, his shot. Easily deflected by Beaton for his teammate. Pass doesn't get to anybody. Zafiris now tries to pass in front. Blocked. And Hollett gets it back, but his pass is deflected up and out of play. We'll get another face-off with 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in this second period. All-out action in this second. Not much stoppages of play. And neither team getting on the scoreboard in this second period. As Kings still try to get their first one in this game. Macmillan behind him. For Blackwood in front now for McIntyre. McIntyre tries to deke out one opponent. Couldn't do it. Poked away there by Dukes. As they get on the counterattack. Pass. Blocked off a skate. McDonald with speed up the left side now. Turns back around. Fakes to his left. Goes to his right. Pass in front is blocked and trickles all the way to the blue line and passed on the boards by Lawless. Behind the net now is Dukes. At the blue line for Gass. Gass, his shot blocked by Hollett. Lawless, his shot doesn't get a tip off. And it easily picked off there by Nate Beaton. It was a good second period. As of now, the Kings netminder is still perfect in this game is Lincoln Kennedy. No goals allowed for him. And another time, the Duke centerman is thrown away. Mossy, oh, good play by him. Couldn't get the puck as it is poked off of him by Beaton. Mossy, the blue line for Proud. To the other side now for Gavin Oliver. Shot is blocked. In the corner now is Bystrick. Tries to keep the puck in, and he does. What a play by him. McInnes now. Behind him for Mossy. Leaves it for Bystrick. Bystrick tries a pass for McInnes, and no goal there. What a weird bounce that took. Here comes Kings the other way. Intercepted greatly there by Proud, and Stapleton now with speed up the middle. Tries to deke out two opponents. Poked away by Gavin Oliver. The other way come Duke. Mossy waits for his teammates. A low shot, big save, rebound, goes wide. Pass in front, intercepted by Hollett. At the blue line now is Proud. Sends it in deep. Nobody there to get that puck as White gets it for Kings. White waiting for options. Up the left side. Puck off the boards. Nobody there to take control of it. It's cleared away by Proud as they make line changes for their D-man. McIntyre in the middle for Perlbert. Couldn't get it. McQuillan gathers it. Patient with it behind his net. Up the left for Brothers in the middle now. I was intended for Sandy McDonald. Dukes regather again in their own zone. Long dump, White intercepts it. Leaves it behind in the neutral zone. Now Hansen tries to chop it away, but Perlbert gets away with it. Perlbert whiffs on that puck. Still with it is Kings. Long shot blocked there by Dukes. Just off the blue line. It's recovered by Duncan. Oh my God, give away Brothers. Tries to get on a breakaway, miscontrols it. Puck goes in the corner, pass in front, shot, scores! Willem Mosi scores. It is 4-0 Eastern Dukes. They really are putting on a clinic. Mosi at the right place at the right time gets an easy pass from Connor Brothers. What a play by him to forecheck the puck carrier in the corner. Strips it away, pass in front for Mossy, who doesn't blink on the shot. 4-0 lead now for Dukes. Gass gets the draw off. Gives it to Lawless. Lawless still with it. Dumps it in deep, and an icing call there in favor of Kings, who are still looking for their first goal in this game. With 3 minutes left in the second period. Reminder that these games are the first two Robin games of the U16AAA Maritime Championship. Face-off won by Kings. Murphy tries a pass to the other side, but it is intercepted. And they can't get it back. Zafiris turns in the corner. Gives it for his teammate. Blue line now for Gass. Gass up the boards for Mossy. Mossy gets rid of his defenseman. Back for Gass. To Lawless on the left side. Lawless, his shot blocked by Elliott. The battle for it in the Kings defensive zone. A pass goes behind Murphy. Couldn't get it. Chops it away from Gass. Lawless first on the puck. Takes his time, circles his net. The boards for Zafiris. Zafiris, good pass to the other side now for number 19, Beckett Quinn. Good thinking by Quinn as Dukes make line changes here. Elliott tips it away from Proud and over him. As Kings 2 will make a line change. McDonald dumps it in deep. McMillan first on the puck, turns, passes to the boards for Graves. Groom tries to pick it up, gave away now. In the slot, tries a shot. That was McCabe. And a penalty coming here. The hands of Kings. What a great chance in front there by Beckett McCabe. But a holding call there on Jack McMillan. With a minute and 36 left in this second period. We'll give a chance for Dukes to make it 5-0 here. Kings really need this penalty kill. Here we go. Power play is Dukes. The blue line, McQuillan. Pass to his left for McDonald. Behind the net is Gas. Pass for McCabe. McCabe to McDonald as they cycle it around. McQuillan. Back for McDonald. In front now for McCabe to the other side. A shot and he whiffs on it. Beaton was way out of position there, but they couldn't get a shot off. Intercepted at the blue line by McQuillan. To his left for McDonald. McDonald in front for McCabe to the other side, and a big play there by Hollett to chop that puck out of play. They really liked that play for Eastern Dukes with that quick pass to McCabe in front. Has two options, either shoot or get to the open man. On the doorstep yet again. Something to watch out for Kings. Mossy wins the draw for Dukes. Colin Proud now. Dumps it on the boards. Beaton can't intercept, and Dukes leave it behind on the blue line. Pass in front now. In front again to the middle slot. Shot is saved by Beaton. Proud now at the blue line. To his right. Shot's tipped just wide as Mossy recovers. Proud. Back again to his right. Shot again is blocked there. Sandy McDonald with a couple of good shots. Proud at the blue line. His shot goes straight into the glove of Nate Beaton, who covers. Keeps it in his possession. We'll have a face-off in the offensive zone for Dukes. 22 seconds left in this second period. 46 seconds left on the power play for Dukes. They try to add another. Kings win the draw. Jay gets stripped away. Mossy recovers. To Proud at the blue line. Back to Mossy. Mossy to McQuillan. His shot deflects right into the face. Number 14, Caden Zafiris. Proud now at the blue line. To the other side for Mossy. Mossy, here's pass in front. Blocked and sent away as this will end the second period of play between the Eastern Dukes and Kings Hockey Club. Dukes lead after 30 minutes. 4-0 goals. 2 from Dalton Gass, 1 from Willen Mossy, 1 from Willen McCabe ends the scoring after 30 minutes. We'll be back in a couple for the start of the third period. Welcome back, folks, to the second game of the doubleheader today here at the K Arena in Moncton, New Brunswick. The second game and the last game for today is between the Eastern Dukes and the Kings Hockey Club. And after 30 minutes of play, well, it's a 4-0 lead for the Eastern Dukes. Dalton Gass scoring 2, Willem Mossy scoring 1, and Beckett McCabe getting the last goal for the Dukes as they looked fired up in the first 2 periods. And for Kings, well, it's a 4-goal deficit to come by with 1 period left. Let's see if they can keep their hopes alive here, as 1 single loss could mean a lot, as only the top 2 teams will fight for the championship game after the round robin on Sunday at 12 p.m. Atlantic time, that is. As both teams try to get set for the start of the third. I remind you that the Dukes do have a 23-second left in their power play. We'll definitely try to get a 5th one up the board. Kings were off to a slow start after being the Nova Scotia champions of the U16AAA. And they're definitely looking to show their true colors here tonight. As on the ice right now, Josh Hollett's line will be facing off against Willem Mosey's line. And then again, we'll restart the face-off. As both teams regather in the face-off dot. Good third period, folks. Face-off won by Mosey. McQuillan to his left for Proud. Proud gets by the red line. Mossy now tries a pass. That was dangerous. But McQuillan gets first. Up the boards. Mossy now puts it forward. Dukes pass across for McQuillan. Deflected. And in between the paths of Beaton. A dangerous pass in front yet again. Got blocked, but Beaton just there in time to make that stop. Well, we got a face off to his right. 2 seconds left on the power play for Dukes. Mossy against Stapleton on the draw. Stapleton wins it. Back for Blackwood. Blackwood up the boards, tried to clear it. Intercepted at the blue line by Beckett Quinn. Quinn still fighting for it in the corner. Joined by White and intercepted now. Mossy tries to toe drag his way through. Couldn't get it done. Proud at the blue line. Quick shot. Save made there by Beaton. Behind the net is White. Across for Blackwood. Blackwood, a long pass for McIntyre. Goes between the wickets, but couldn't get through in the neutral zone. As it's taken away by Blackwood. Behind now, intercepted by Dukes, and back in King's possession. Stapleton now with speed. Up the right side, his pass just too long there for Nicholas McIntyre. Stapleton behind him, intercepted immediately by Bystrick. Bystrick dumps it for himself. In a fight there with Casey Opass. Kings take possession, tried to dump it. It's regathered by Bray Johnston. Johnston tries to get his way through, couldn't do it. Up the other way is Kings. Tries to pass it up the left for Murphy. It's intercepted by Duke. Up the right side for Bystrick, who tips it deep in Kings territory, as Duke will get a line change in. Opass. Up the left boards, intercepted by Gass. Gass at the blue line. Couldn't deke his way through. Passes now for number 22, Seth Lawless. Lawless for McDonald up the right side with speed. McDonald comes in. His shot goes wide and right of the netminder. The other way is Kings. With it was Chase Munden. Munden still with it behind the net. Gets stripped away, though, by the Duke's defense as they go the other way. McDonald dumps it behind. Still with it is Sandy McDonald. McDonald behind the net on his backhand. His shot save, rebound saved again by Beaton. A couple of saves there from the Kings netminder. Duncan intercepts the shot. Passes to his left. Nobody there. Pass in the middle ice. Johnston with it now. Bray Johnston comes in. Shot save made. Tip of the stick there from Nate Beaton. Keeps that puck out of the net. So the puck goes out of play for an offensive zone face-off in favor of Dukes. Kings win the draw. Behind the net is Gavin Graves. Graves loses it immediately in front there for McDonald again. Can't control, sends it behind. First to it is Max Blackwood. Long pass up the boards, and it will go out of play for another offensive zone face-off in favor of Dukes. Johnston versus Murphy on the face-off dot. And Murphy will have to get out of the face-off dot. Will be replaced, and Dukes wins the draw. Oliver, his shot goes way left of the netminder. Kings clear it out of their zone. It's cleared back in now by Dukes. Long pass up the boards. In the neutral zone now, it's McDonald with it, leaves it in front. Quick deke. Big body checking a shot that wouldn't go. The other way now is a long dump. It will be called off as an icing. Good play in front, but Bray Johnson just couldn't get a shot off as his stick got tangled just in time by the Kings defense. And Dukes are still on the offense in the offensive zone. Quick malfunction with time as it is now resolved. So we'll get back to action. Face off won by Kings. Behind his net is Graves up the left side now for William Elliott. In the middle is pass intercepted by Dukes. In the neutral zone now, a pass is too long for York Bystrick. Graves now up the left side, tried to dump it, couldn't do it. With speed now is Ramsey McInnes. McInnes in the middle, his pass now for Bystrick couldn't go. Bit of miscommunication there as Kings go the other way on a counterattack. Miscontrols it is Duncan McCallum Sullivan. And up the middle is McInnes, intercepted by Martin. He gets stripped away. Good poke check there by Seth Lawless. As Kings try to get an attack going. Gas, good turn to get rid of the forecheck. White dumps it in. Lincoln Kennedy leaves it for McQuillan. For Quinn. Quinn dumps it high and right. White tries to go long. McQuillan intercepts yet again. For Quinn up the boards. Couldn't control that pass. So it goes by him. And right to Jay behind his own net. Jay turns. Couldn't keep control behind the net. A pass blocked in front. As they get away with it is Ethan Groom. To his right for Martin. Back to Groom. Groom pass on the backhand. Couldn't control in front was Josh Hollett. Terribly sorry that was Dylan Probert. And a penalty call there for Dukes. As a trip happened in the neutral zone. Now is Groom. Pass for Probert. Probert in front. Tries on the forehand. Just can't get a shot to go. At the blue line now is Kings. As they get poked away, and there will be a penalty called here on Dukes. As Kings get their second power play of the game. Beckett Quinn headed to the box for 2 minutes. Good chance here to set the tone for Kings Hockey Club. Face off won by Kings. At the blue line for Hollett. Back to Duncan. The right, tried to go for Hollett on the left side. McIntyre's pass got blocked. In the neutral zone, now is Duncan. Goes by the blue line with speed. Up the left side, now still Duncan. On the backhand shot, goes wide. McIntyre for Hollett. Hollett back to McIntyre. His pass for Duncan. Stripped away by McInnes with speed. McInnes comes in, his pass. Shot by Bystrick, hit the post. What a chance on the PK from Dukes. McIntyre with speed. Turns around. Down below now. Munden at the blue line for Hollett. For Duncan. For McIntyre. McIntyre, his shot, save made by Lincoln Kennedy. Behind the net is Chase Munden. With help now is Kings gather it at the blue line. Back for Probert. His shot deflected by Munden. And another save made by Lincoln Kennedy. Keeping his shutout alive with 50 seconds left on the power play for Kings Hockey Club. As they've had a lot of good chances here on the 5-on-4. Just couldn't get anything past the Dukes netminder. As a timeout is called here by the Kings Hockey Club, as they will reassess most definitely their offensive mindset throughout this third period. As Kings will get another power play here and will play on a 5-on-3 for the next 50 seconds. And get a 5-on-4 in the next minute, 10 seconds after that. So again, Kings just need to keep on shooting that puck. Have a good shot and scoring too, and getting back into this game. As I remind you, they trail by 4 goals. As the first power play unit is back on the ice after that 30-second break. Let's see if Kings can get on the board here on a 5-on-3. Face-off won by Dukes. They couldn't dump it in. Behind the net now is Probert. At the blue line for Hollett. Hollett comes in to the other side for Duncan. Duncan whiffs on a shot. Has to turn back around and regroup. Hollett, his pass. Deflected, and Hollett's shot caught out of midair by McQuillan. And Kings will have to restart again, but a quick pass by Beaton confuses everybody apparently. As the puck will get back to the Kings netminder. 10 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Duncan with speed. Up the right side. Duncan still keeps it alive for Perlwood behind. To the blue line for McIntyre. McIntyre for Hollett. Hollett has space. His shot. Big save by Lincoln Kennedy. Hollett tried to find that short side, and a good shoulder save there by Lincoln Kennedy. As Kings have to change lines now. Second power play unit on the ice. A minute and 6 seconds left on the 5-on-4 for Kings. And again, a great PK work by the Dukes penalty killers. As they win the draw and clear it right away. Good first clearance on the 5-on-4 for Dukes. Donovan J with it. On the right side for Stapleton. Stapleton tried to pass it in the middle for Murphy. And it is immediately cleared by Colin Proud. Kings need to regroup with speed. On the left side is Stapleton. Stapleton turns around at the blue line for Blackwood. For Jay now up the right side. His shot just missed to the right of Lincoln Kennedy. Stapleton, the high slot, tried to pass it across, but it is taken by Jay. Now at the blue line to Blackwood. His shot save made by Lincoln Kennedy. McQuillan tried to clear it. It is blocked, and McQuillan regathers it and now clears it. But a high stick call. Mossy 1-on-2. Tries to beat Jay, couldn't do it. Blackwood now with the puck, as we are now on the 5-on-5, even strength between both of these teams. Jay up the boards. Pass doesn't go anywhere and lands on Colin Proud's stick. North to Brothers, but his pass is intercepted by Jay. Jay with speed up the left side, the big man. Tries to do something for his team. He got met by 3 Dukes players as Dukes get possession back. McDonald sends it in deep. Beaton first to it, leaves it for Graves. His pass intercepted by Brothers momentarily, but Hollett gets it back. Hollett gets by 1, tries to get by 2, but a great defensive play there by Gavin Oliver to get the puck back for his team. McDonald, his shot, save made there by Beaton, easy one for him. Graves in front for Elliott. Elliott to his right for Jack McMillan, who sends it in deep. Gass first on the puck up the right side. Gass with speed. Coming in through the middle. Gass tries to beat his defenseman. But a good defensive play by Jack McMillan, keeping him on the outside. And they'll get an offensive face-off. As things tried to escalate there and behind Beaton's net. And we'll get another penalty here as Bray Johnston gets to the box. And he's accompanied there by Jackson Horchard. Both players headed to the penalty box for 2 minutes. So still 5-on-5 here on the ice. We'll have a neutral zone face-off to continue the action. Murphy wins it for Kings. In the defensive zone, a pass gets tipped by Martin, and a 2-on-1 chance now with Murphy. Murphy passes in front, deflected, and the puck goes out of play. So we'll get an offensive zone face-off in favor of Kings. Still no goals on the board for Kings in this game. As this time Mossy wins it for his team. Zephyrs for Mossy in the neutral zone. 2-on-2 now. Pass across. Intercepted by Casey Opass. Opass still with it. Up the left side. His shot blocked as McQuillan gets a good check in as well. Ethan Groom. Pass for Opass. Nobody there to receive Opass's pass. It's recovered by Murphy behind the net. In the corner now, Murphy battling for it. Still Murphy with it. Tries to pass it for Groom. Groom behind the net. Is met by 2 Dukes players and they can't control it. Kings in front. They try a pass. Deflected away by Gass. 1-on-2. Gass all alone for Dukes. Is met by a big check from behind, and that'll be a penalty for sure. As Braden Martin will go to the penalty box. And a great play there by Dalton Gass to keep possession of that puck. Turn his body away from the player. As Kings will be penalized on that one. And Dukes yet again on the power play. They've been great today, scored their first goal on the power play. Let's see if they can do it again. Stapleton will be removed from the faceoff dot. And the defenseman Max Blackwood will get the job. And he does it well as Kings clear the puck away. As Dukes will be penalized for cross-checking. Now 2 players on both teams in a penalty box. And that play happened right off the draw as Ethan Hansen was assessed the 2 minutes. We'll now play on a 4-on-4 for the next minute and 51 seconds. Face off won by Dukes. McWillan sends it back to Oliver. Turns and remains behind his net. Is met by Forchek in front, tries a pass, rebound shot, goes sailing high and wide. Good chance there and good forecheck by Nicholas McIntyre. He did everything but finish that play as his shot went sailing over the net. We'll have a face-off to Lincoln Kennedy's left. Face-off won by Kings at the blue line. This is a wide pass for Hollett. Hollett tried to put it forward for himself. Now Hollett on the forecheck. Gets the puck back for White. Now his shot goes wide and left of Lincoln Kennedy. Up the left boards now as they fight for it. McDonald caught the play. Brothers on a breakaway, shoots, big save by Nate Beaton. Got an ounce of his stick on that puck. Hollett beats one, gets tripped, no call there. Quinn now in the neutral zone. Long shot, save made by Beaton. Will leave the puck for his teammate Jay. Donovan Jay with it. For Hollett. Hollett to the other side now for Graves, and Graves will dump it in deep. Kings get a line change in. Quinn now in the neutral zone. It's past the red line. Will put it behind the net for himself, and nobody there as well to pick it up. And Jay will put it forward. Deke made there at the blue line by Chase Munden. As Probert was ahead of him on that play. We'll call an offside and get back to the neutral zone for a face-off. In the neutral zone again is Duke Seth Lawless getting it behind deep. Tries to get it in front, a shot that wouldn't go. What a great play there by Ramsey McInnes. 2 seconds off on the power play for Kings. Martin, his shot doesn't go. Behind the net, pass deflected away by Dukes. Good play by Kings as Munden trying to do everything himself, and Bystrick takes it away for Brothers now. Brothers up the right side, breaks, tries a shot deflected by Bystrick, and his shot is saved. Gas at the blue line, his shot goes wide. Martin recovers, puts it behind his net for Duncan. Duncan spins off of Brothers, puts it for Probert. Probert evades a hit, and a good thing, he wasn't in a good position to receive one. And Speeden leaves it. They go forward now. Munden for Probert. Probert, good pass in front, shot goes wide. What a great play by Probert, and Martin can finish. Martin pushed into Lincoln Kennedy's net. And Lincoln Kennedy himself. As the play is called off. I think we're penalizing Braden Martin. Oh, wow. We're penalizing both Bray Johnston and Braden Martin on that play, and I don't think Kings HC liked that. as Martin was on the receiving end of those hits that caused him to go into the Duke's goaltender. Both get 2 minutes. We will remain on a 5-on-5 here. As Murphy will face off against McDonald on the face-off dot. Won by Murphy. Duncan now, his shot blocked in front by McDonald. Pass to the right for McCabe doesn't go, and we'll have an icing on the play. Pass was too long there for McCabe on the right side. So we go 200 feet from the puck for an offensive face-off to Lincoln Kennedy's left. Murphy wins it again. Duncan at the blue line. His shot blocked off by Dukes. McDonald passes to the other McDonald, but Duncan is there first. Duncan with speed up the right side. Gets hooked there by McDonald, and there will be a penalty called here. Kings long pass across. Elliott can't control it. And we will call a penalty here. Another one for Dukes as Sandy McDonald is headed to the box for 2 minutes. Hooking on that play. And with 5 minutes and 12 seconds left in the third period, it is not impossible for Kings to come back. It will most definitely be difficult though. But a goal quickly on the power play could change a lot for this Kings team. On the blue line is Duncan to the other side now. Hollett all alone. His shot save made by Lincoln Kennedy. And a good one. Stepped up to the shot. Made a good glove save. So he will keep it, and we'll have a face-off to his right now. Face-off won by Kings again. Duncan at the blue line. Passes to his right for McIntyre. Hollett in the center. Oh my God, what a shot by Probert. Goes wide. Hollett fakes to the blue line. Pass for McIntyre. His shot. Big save made by Lincoln Kennedy. Duncan back to Hollett. Pass for McIntyre in the middle. Couldn't control it. Turns around. Defended well by Mossy. The puck doesn't go out of play. Hollett now. Shot deflected high and wide. As the Fierce will clear it out of harm's way with a minute and 13 seconds left on the power play. Duncan gets out with the puck, starts to break out for his team. A little too much speed, forgot the puck there in the neutral zone, and we'll have to regroup. Blackwood leaves it for Stapleton. Stapleton with speed up the left side. Tries to dump it for himself, and it is blocked in front. Intercepted at the blue line by Jay. Blackwood tries a shot, save made again by Lincoln Kennedy. Keeping his shutout alive. As we have 3 minutes and 50 seconds left here in this third period. 40 seconds left on the power play for Dukes. And a 4-0 lead for the Eastern Dukes. At the blue line is Jay. Jay to the right side. Pass is intercepted. Back for Jay now. Jay up the boards. Pass goes nowhere as Seth Lawless picks it up. Clears the puck away. The penalty kill unit for Eastern Dukes has been amazing in this game. Long pass by Beaton to Elliott to Stapleton. Stapleton gets stripped of the puck, and now McDonald on a one-on-one. McDonald hits shot, save made by Beaton. Strips the puck away, good forecheck shot, goes wide. Good play there by Parker McDonald on the forecheck. Really looks like a little pest out there as we are finally on even strength. 5-on-5 for both of these teams. Brothers couldn't control his own puck. Stapleton comes up with it. Stapleton behind the net. Kennedy couldn't get the puck away and finally does as Brothers gets it. Up the right side for Oliver, who clears it away. Behind the net now is Graves. Up the boards for Groom. Groom Tries a pass in front for Stapleton, goes nowhere, and Oliver dumps it back in the Kings territory. Graves, quick pass for Groom, who couldn't control. Murphy now with it. Murphy, long pass up the right side for Jackson Orchard. Orchard shoves Proud out of the way. No penalty call there. There's a one-on-one incoming for Dukes. Get a hip check there. The puck just scrolls. Rebound shot. Big save made by Beaton. Proud save made by Beaton on a good shot. Kings now with it on a 2-on-3. Orchard dumps it. Weird bounce. Save made there by Jackson Kennedy. Groom passes it in front for Murphy. Murphy tries to get his way in between two Dukes players. That doesn't happen. Quinn can't control the pass off of his skate. White now. Pass deflected away by Orchard. Dukes come up with it. Mossy tries his luck up the middle. White comes up with it. His pass a little too far for McIntyre. As Dukes settle it into their own zone. Pass across for Quinn. Can't control that one. As Mossy leaves it for Quinn. McIntyre got his stick thrown completely out of the way. No penalty call there. In the corner now, Dukes on the attack. McInnes can't control that puck. Recovered by Probert. Probert up the right side with speed. Gets shoved away by Chaffee. As a battle behind Beaton's net. No penalty will be called there. In the neutral zone now. Puck dumped in by Bystrick. Was beaten. Good pass up the boards for Hollett. Hollett can't control it. It's turned to White now in the neutral zone. Get past the red line. White up the left side. Dumps it in deep for Hollett. Chaffee first on it. McQuillan now. Good pass. And north they go. McDonald. Pass in the middle. That was for Brothers. McIntyre was there first, though, as he controls it for his team. 5 seconds left in this game. No chance for Kings to come back as the puck will go out of play. They will let the play go. And that'll do it, folks, for the second game of this doubleheader today in the U16AAA Maritime Championships here at the McKay Arena in Moncton, New Brunswick. The final score between Eastern Dukes and the Kings Hockey Club is 4-0 in favor of Dukes. Goals scored by Dalton Gass, 2 of them for him. Willem Mossy and Beckett McCabe finish the scoring for Dukes. 2 opening games where we saw 2 teams finish with no goals scored. Let's see how this translates tomorrow as we await the Players of the Game awards for the end of this broadcast. As you can see, Jonathan Probert and Dalton Gass get awarded the Players of the Games. And that'll do it, folks, for today's games. Be ready tomorrow morning as we have a 4-game night from 9 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. 4 games tomorrow before the final game on Sunday at 12 p.m. Be there. I was Matthew Landry with you guys. I will be here tomorrow and Sunday as well. You guys have a good one. See ya.